Hi parents, so unfortunately it will not let me show myself when I am trying to walk you through the strategies that are being taught to your child for adding two-digit numbers. So unfortunately you only see my paper because that's the more important part. So there are multiple different strategies that are being taught to your child right now for adding two-digit numbers. And many of these strategies, the end goal is that they will be able to use them and transfer them from paper pencil to mentally. Um, so they're working really hard on learning all of these strategies and practicing them. Um, because I want to provide, my job is to provide them with a solid toolbox, like I like to call it, with a bunch of tools, and they can pick and choose which tools they like better or which ones help them solve the equations better. And that's going to be different for every kid and the way they learn. But it's my job to provide them with a bunch of different ways that they can solve these problems, and hopefully they find some that stick with them. So I'm going to show you, here's like one of our just Zern sheets. I'm going to show you just a couple of the different ways that are being shown to them um, so that they can, um, have a bunch of different strategies. I'm actually really jealous. I wish that these would have been around or taught when I was in first grade. So the first way I'm going to show you is I'll show it on this one because it will work out. Bow tie. This actually isn't taught through Zern. This is just kind of my own. And the bow tie is a very informal name for what we're doing. Basically, they're pulling the tens and the ones. Bow tie is their favorite because it takes a really complex fact and breaks it down to simple facts. However, bow tie gets really messy if there's regrouping involved, meaning the ones go over 9. Because then they have to regroup, and then it's really probably not the best strategy. Some kids are able to regroup it mentally, so they still can show their work, and understand it. But it really is a great strategy for if your ones are, add up to be 9 and under. But if there's any regrouping involved, it gets tricky. So first they pull out their tens. So it's really important that they understand that these are tens. They're pulling out 4 tens, which is 40, and 1 10, which is 10. They're not just pulling out 4 and 1. So this is 5 tens. Then they're pulling out 5 and 3, which is 8 ones. So your answer is 58. And again, see, it's taking a really complex fact and it's turning it into super, simple facts that they're working on right now that are at their level. Another way they could do is arrow. So, oh man, maybe I didn't pick the best one to do. So arrow, they're going to split this number. Usually I say to split the smaller number because it's less jumps. So they're going to split this into tens and ones. Then they're going to then they're going to start, oops, I'm going ahead of myself. Then they're going to take their other part, and I tell them to get rid of this because this isn't 23 anymore. It turns into 20 and 3. We broke it into 2 parts. Then they're going to start with their 45, okay, and they'll jump 10 more, 55. They'll jump 10 more because I need 2 tens, 65. Then they'll jump 3 more, and then I show them the magical way. 5 and 3 is 8, but I'm in the 60s, so it's 68. Then your answer, 68. Okay, then there's breaking both numbers into tens and ones. So this is a 20 and a 1, and this is a 7 and a 20. So I'll add my tens together. So 20 plus 20, so 2 plus 2 is 4. So 20 plus 20 is 40. and they want them to like write these equations out. I think that gets less mental, so I just have them pull like this. And then the ones together, 1 and 7 is 8, so plus 8, 40 plus 8 equals 48. My answer is 48. Then there's this one. I don't really have a name for. It's just like decomposing, which means they're breaking the numbers down. This one is, and then there's make 10. So they'll look at both numbers and they'll go, okay, which one is closer to getting to the nearest 10? So how many do I need to make 27 get to 30? I need 3. How many do I need to get 23 to 30? Okay, 7. So they're going to split the number that needs more and give to the number that needs less. So then they'll go, okay, how many do I need to give to make this be 30? 3. And then I say jelly bean them. So then this turns into, and I broke it into 3, so 23 minus 3, 20. Then 27 plus 3 is 30. I rounded him to my nearest 10. So then I have 30 and 20 left. So, well, what's 3 plus 2? 5. So 30 plus 20, 50. So far I've done bow tie, I've done arrow way, I've done decomposing, I've done make 10. I'm trying to think if there's any other ways. These are like the main ones, and then there's also 10s and 1s. Trying to see. I'm going to grab the paper from today to do the 10s and 1s from today. So this is probably the most like the way you're used to with regrouping. So, and I'll show this side so you can see their example. So they're going to make sure they line them up. So they're first going to draw this number in 10s and 1s. So I have 3 10s and I have 4 1s. And they're making sure they're drawing them in 5 groups, which means a row of 5 here, a row of 5 here. Then I have 49, which is 4 10s, so I'm going to line them up, and 9 1s. So I have a group of 5 on top, and I have 4 on the bottom. Then they're going to look at their 1s, okay? I have 13 total 1s. How many do I need to take from up here to make this 9 be a 10? I'm going to take 1. And now I've made myself another group of 10. And I have some 1s left over. And I'll draw my line. I'll count my 10s first. How many 10s do I, or how many 1s do I have left? 3. How many 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My answer is 83. Then they also are teaching them the way we were taught, so lining up. And make sure you line up your 10s and your 1s. Then I have 4 plus 9 is 13, so I can put my 3 here. But then I have to carry my 1 over. And then 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. Perfect. And then we get the same answer either way. So this is 10s and 1s. A lot of kids like this way too. It seems to make the most sense to them. So I hope this was helpful. Sorry it was so long. Again, there's bow tie, there's arrow, there's decomposing, there's make 10, and then there's 10s and 1s. So again, I hope you found this helpful. These are just the different strategies I've taught to them so far right now. And they're really starting to practice them and understand them, and it just makes me so proud. They're really becoming good at adding 2-digit numbers. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and your night, and thank you again for watching. Bye!